Hello everyone, and welcome back to Shiny Hunting for the non-sparkling HISUI and ARCANINE. It refuses to sparkle. It refuses to sparkle. But, how you doing? Welcome in, Trainer Kels. Can one of the mods go grab Trainer Kels' link, please? But how is everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing good. And it is back again. So, I finally managed to get a good night's sleep. So that means later tonight we are going to be continuing our Tears of the Kingdom stuff and things. It's going to be fun. Glad you're doing well, Trainer Kels. Glad you're doing well. Let's get shiny. Because I want to get the shiny HISUI and ARCANINE. I just want my shiny dog. We are over odds. We are over odds. See, Rosie, it's comments like that made me say, you know, things like that yesterday in Sly's stream, where it's like, for once, Rosie is correct. And you said, for once! Like, yes, exactly right. Hello there, Go Looper. How you doing? How you doing? Hope you're doing well, Go Looper. But it's time to get back to the hunt for the dude. The dodo. I'm just hoping we get it. Well, one of them. You know, I thought that doing the same thing as what we did with Chespin and Grookey was gonna work. We did this with Chespin, we did this with Grookey. We did this with HISUI and Zorua. Not keeping track, we got it quick. What game are you hunting for the Tornadus in? Because I'm pretty sure Tornadus is one of these. I know, Rosie. But the thing is, you also do continue to say it is a cat. So technically, you are still wrong because you are saying something that is incorrect, even if you know it is incorrect. Even if you know what the correct answer is, you're still saying that is technically incorrect. Yeah, pretty much the way that I would always do. Did you already catch the Tornadus? Or no? Because pretty much the way that I would just do Dynamax Adventures. You know what you did? It would eventually. But hey. Hey. Mud. We've done no less than 7 shiny Masuda hunts. Probably we've actually done more. We haven't keep track. And we got the shiny fat in all of them, alright? So, the 8th, so 1 in 8 going over odds. I would honestly say that's not bad. What's a Gato? What does Gato mean? Okay, you never encounter. Pretty much this is the way that I do my Dynamax Adventures if it comes to a Pokemon that I'm just scouting for to find. Is if you see the final typing, as you can see what the final typing of the big boss Pokemon is at the end. If you see it is not flying, I just attack my allies to knock them out. Because remember, I just go straight with NPCs. And then I just use that to knock them out quicker. Alright. Have fun with Hades, my decap. So, what you're saying is, I can quite literally tell you to go to hell, and you will actually listen to me. This is why we love you, Mudkip. You really set me up for that one. You set me up for that one. Hook, line, and sinker. Switch, but then again, not a clue. Not a clue, my kid. It's just that everything that can go wrong will go wrong. Is the way I chalk it up to that. Like, I can find shinies I'm never looking for. And I get them. But I go looking for a shiny, I don't find it. It's just that's how it works. That's just how it works. And yet, I did finally, for once, get a decent night's sleep. Yeah, for those who don't know, I had to wake up stupid early yesterday. And didn't have much sleep, so my brain was operating on, like, normally my brain operates on, like, 12% battery life. Yesterday it was operating on, like, negative 20% battery life. So, like, it wasn't even running on fumes. It was running on, like, the fumes of the fumes. And I finally got, like, a decent night's sleep. So that means, again, today is gonna be Tears of the Kingdom at night. Tears of the Kingdom stream tonight. It is incredibly weird having not turned on Tears of the Kingdom, you know, in 48 hours. So it's like, it's weird. And also, Mudkip's skill issue, I keep finding that pristine Royal Broadsword there. I don't know what you're doing wrong, but I keep finding it in the same spot. It is 4 times already I have found that one. 4 times. Skill issue. Mudkip. Okay. There's a spot I have found them in. But, I mean, if it is, every time of those 4 times I've gotten RNG luck on that, I don't know what's going on with that shenanigans luck. So it could be either I am incredibly lucky, which I cannot believe that it is luck because my luck is garbage, or you did something wrong. Like, I could believe that you might have gone there, not picked the thing up, and then when it re-rolls the Blood Moon. But it'll be interesting. Yeah, that'll be what we do today. Also, some location on the map, zoom in, don't send it the mode, zoom in. Wait, the reason I sent zoomed out Mudkip is because when you look at the depths, everything looks the same when you zoom in. Actually trying to locate stuff in the depths is not easy when you zoom in too heavily. Hello there, Matt Protopack, how you doing? So, Matt, can someone go grab Matt, Procopack, not Protopack. My brain is paced. We already know my brain is paced. How you doing? How is Matt Procopack doing? Hope you're doing good. Hope. Already knew it was near that cool Gary. Okay, fair. But also, Mudkip, I sent that to 3 other people who don't know that location. So I was just reusing a thing that I sent to multiple people. So there were reasons. There were raisins for why it was done. But yeah, I will die on that hill of the Purified Royal Broadsword, best weapon in the game. I don't care about the Royal Guard Claymore. I don't care about the Gerudo Scimitar. Scimitar of the 7, okay. I'll give that a vibe. That I can vibe with, because it's insane. Boy, Royal Broadsword is best. Royal Broadsword Purified is the best. Yeah, that reaction to the meat profile picture was just glorious, Mudkip. That was amazing. Did you seriously go combing through every one of my Breath of the Wild streams just to find that one? If so, respect. I'm in Arkansas for 2 months and just finished week 1 over here. What are you doing in Arkansas? Stay up too late playing Tears of the Kingdom. Bro, that is a mood. That is the moodest of moods. What's going on in Arkansas, or as I know some Canadians have said, Arkansas? Actually, oh, Mudkip, you know what we have to do? We have to get Tinier to read Arkansas and get him to say Arkansas. You added me because I remembered it was on that stream. Oh. Fair enough. We need to get Tin to do that live on stream. Again, this is the guy who doesn't know that Australia is an estate. It's fun to mess with Tin. Didn't he try doing an entire run of Breath of the Wild in just underpants and only using wood? Yes! Do it! Didn't he try doing an entire run of Breath of the Wild just using wood and just in underpants? We're like, that sounds like it could be fun. It could be an interesting run, but it's not one I would ever do because I'm not that good at the game. I don't trust myself to beat the game using exclusively wood. And I'm in Tin's stream. I agreed him with Australia. Kind of exactly. I don't know if so either. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it was like an ongoing thing, or maybe it was someone else. It was Triv. Oh, that was probably Triv that was doing that. So there's a lot of streamers I know whose names I get confused. Like, I'm subscribed to like 700 people. All right, my brain just pays at all times. Too many people. That's probably triviality. Now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, he says lemon everywhere. Mudkip says lemon, no matter where he is. Hello there, Braidstar. Sup. How you doing? Hello there, Price. You'll be doing well as well. Oh, good news. Well, good news and not good news. I thought the EBL drafting was going to be starting today. The EBL drafting for Season 6 is starting July 8th. So, I gotta wait a month before I can start drafting my team. But the good news, hello there, McRobbie. But the good news is that in the order of the draft, I'm third in line. So it's like, first pick is Sly Guy, you know, Boom Guy Sly Man. Then, second is the Raging Lake. Then third is me. And I am fairly certain I know exactly what Sly is gonna use his first pick on. Which means I am 90% sure. I'm pretty sure the reason Boom Guy Sly Man is first pick is because he lost the finals. So like, I think it is runner-up always gets first pick. So, it's probably because, like, the placement he got in the previous league. Because it's a fairly standard thing when it comes to draft leagues. Like, the winner gets to pick first next time. Or, like, the runner-up gets to pick first next time. If some places do it differently. But, yeah, I'm third in line. Which means I don't need to worry. Hello there, Blorb. How are you doing? And again, guys, if you haven't done, please don't forget to leave a like and sub. Which I'm happy that I'm picking third, because like, okay, I don't need to worry about people yoinking my picks. I don't need to worry about like the one pick I want getting absolutely sniped. Because here's the thing. Even if Sly snipes my pick that I'm planning on taking, I'm gonna snipe the thing I know he wants. So it's like, okay, you can either take what I want, and I take what you want, and neither of us win, or you don't snipe what I want. I run the gambit of Raging Lake trying to take it, which I don't think he's gonna take it, and then I get what I want. And we all end up happy, and then I kick your ass in the finals this time. I'm fairly certain Sly's going for Zygarde again. I am fairly certain Boom Guy Slyman is going to get Zygarde again, because Zygarde is kind of what won him. Like, if you look at everything from week 1 to the day, like the battle before the semifinals, like the quarterfinals, Zygarde basically won him all of those matches. There was one match he deliberately said, I am not using Zygarde to steamroll this guy in, but he knew full well Zygarde could have utterly crushed them. So, Sly was very well aware of how powerful his Zygarde could be, and very likely, because it's the same game, it's going to be Sword and Shield again, he's going to go. Sly does. Oh, that was my plan. That was the plan. The plan was to take Zygarde. The plan was, if Sly takes my round 1, I'm taking Zygarde. Just because, like, I saw what you did with this thing last time, I'm taking this and using it for my own purposes. You will be destroyed by that which gave you your power, is my goal. And again, guys, if you haven't done so, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. We need a translator for... Wait, where are you, Blorb? I can't hear what you are saying right now. I am just... Oh, you're mute. Oh, you have me muted most likely. Okay. That was just still funny yesterday. We were in Sly's... Someone actually did pick Pikachu last draft, Monkey. Someone actually did pick Pikachu. So, it is not out of the realm of possibilities. That is a very realistic thing. Golden Doggo! We've got the goodest dog! Yes! Right as we talk about Sly having brain moments. Yes! And I did not have my replay buffer running, of course. I'm happy. Alright, I'm writing down timestamp, 70 minutes. Right as you say spoon-fed, Kayla. Oh my god, that is glorious. I'm vaguely spoon-fed. Time, 6:11. Oh, this is a good day! This is a good day, ladies and gentlemen! It is Hisui and Arcapupper. The goodest of girls. It is good girl. She is good bean. Look. Rash nature. Take. Oh, she like to nap. Doggo like to nap. Doggo. We got the Hisui and Arcapupper. We love it. Well, the first one. The first of the Doges has been acquired. The first of the Dojis. So, go back here. Yeah, it's just like grass, 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 grass. Not good. It's just everything. Oh yeah, oh yeah, Sobble. The Sobble. Sobble wobble. Sobble wobble. Love Sobble. Sobble is good meat. Hey Q, how you doing? I mean, it is a golden retriever. Though I believe it is that Arcanine is actually based on like a German Shepherd. I'm pretty sure it's a German Shepherd. I think. I know it's also based on like some Japanese like yokai dog that breathes fire, which is absolutely metal as all hell. Cause like, fire-breathing doggo is awesome. Like, doggos. Cool. Flamethrowers. Also cool. Doggos that breathe fire. Absolutely metal. Which also makes it perfectly apt as a nickname for Fluffy. Which, for those who don't know, I'm a big fan of Call of Duty Zombies. And, the Fluffer, the Fluffer, the doggo, that Samantha owned, actually is a dog named Fluffy. So, this is the thing about the Call of Duty Zombies that I just honestly find, like, the most heartwarming thing that is also simultaneously like the most screwed up part of Call of Duty Zombies is the entire reason that like Samantha goes ballistic on Richtofen is because Richtofen hurt her dog and is like, you hurt my dog. I now have the power to control zombies. I am sending the zombies to just rip you to pieces, Richtofen, for hurting my doggo. And now Samantha got turned into the Hellhound, so like Samantha is, so Fluffy is also like, you know, so like, you know, she still has her dog. Like she still has, you know, the Hellhounds, because the Hellhounds are Fluffy. So it's like, it's like, it's a weird, like, twisted, heartwarming thing of like, it's just because a little girl wanted her dog. And it's like, you hurt the doggo, so you will pay. It's like, you know what? Respect that. Take the dog. Exactly. So what actually kind of doggo is Growlithe and HISUI and ARCANINE? Let's see. Isn't there a reason they want to have... Yes! But yeah, I know, she still has Fluffy, though. Like, Fluffy is the original Hellhound. So, like, I choose to imagine that Samantha just stays with the original Fluffy. Because, like, she just keeps the doggo. She just keeps the doggo. It's like, yes, we love it. Again, the entire Zombies storyline kicks off because of a girl and her doggo. Like, that, it's sickening heartwarming. That I am not spoon-fed, Ash. We're over odds. We are over odds. Well, to be fair, she just resurrects them. Like, that's the thing about the zombies. Is that the demonic announcer, which is the demonic announcer is the actual, like, official name for the person who calls out, you know, max ammo. Insta-kill. The one that controls the zombies, the official name for them is the demonic announcer. And they have the ability to, like, bring people back to life and control the zombies. So it's like they just keep resurrecting them over and 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 over again. So it's like, it doesn't realistically matter, because they can just keep bringing them back. So just day. Nice! Why does everyone go for the Wind Temple first? Why does everyone go for the damn Wind Temple first? Okay, let's check what kind of doggo Growlithe and ARCANINE is. 3 much get. Alright, Growlithe's based on the Japanese called the Shisha. These are Chinese Shin or Japanese, you know, guardian statues resembling lions and dog mixes, something really called Foo Dogs. Such statues of Growlithe and ARCANINE share traits with marsupials and ones with the tiger. Rock form basically. Okay, no. Alright, where is ARCANINE? Where is Arcanone? Let's go to the trivia origin of ARCANINE. The best dog Pokemon. Okay, to be fair, I think I will always say the best dog Pokemon is Mabostiff, because I like Arcanine, I like Growlithe. We love Yamper. We love Lycanroc. We love Rockruff. We love Houndoom. We love all the doggo Pokemon, other than Slurpuff. We like all the dog Pokemon, other than Slurpuff. But I think the one dog Pokemon, like, encapsulates the truest of how doggos actually are. You know, cute, friendly, but also, like, can vaguely be terrifying and aggressive, is Mabostiff. Because you've got, you know, Arcanine just looks big and friendly. Arcanine is a big, fluffy, friendly doggo. Houndoom, you know, looks intimidating, looks scary, but it's a bit too, like, aggressive and demonic hellhound looking to be friendly looking. You know, Stoutland. Stoutland is big and fluffy and friendo. Stoutland, big, fluffy friendo. And, you know, Yamper. Like, Yamper is the goodest of boys. Yamper is a corgi. They're great. They're pure adorables. Mabostiff, I think, is the only one that manages to have, like, it's very friendly, very nice looking. It looks like very sweet and friendly. But it just does, like, that, like, smirk smile and shows off, like, those giant, like, sharks. Like, that's terrifying. Like, that is the truest of what a doggo is. And I love it. I love doggos. Don't forget Zygarde doggo form. To be fair, I believe that is actually based on a wolf. All of the forms of Zygarde, I believe, are based on Norse. They're all based on like, Norse things. I know 50% is based on Jormungandr. And if I recall correctly, complete is Hell, H-E-L, whereas 10% is based on Fenris. So I believe technically 10% is a wolf. I think, if I am remembering correctly. Alright, let's see. Origin of the Dog. Mythical creature. Repel Eagle. Okay, no, it is not. It is just based on a Japanese Ryukyuan. Okay, or mythical creatures. Okay. No specific thing. Technically, wolf and doggo are different. Technically, a wolfo is a wolf, and a doggo is a doggo. They are similar, but not the same. It is like saying a cat is the same thing, a house cat is the same thing as a lion. Not quite. Not quite the same thing. When Temple Boss was so annoying, it wasn't hard to... Taylor, you don't need to use arrows to beat Colgera. When Colgera goes into, like, Spike Barrage Missile Fire of Doom, you can actually just skydive straight down on those little ice platforms, and that's actually how you're supposed to beat it. Yeah, you don't need a weapon to beat Colgera. You can skydive straight into it. Yeah, the thing is, that's, I think, the way you're supposed to beat it. I love that fight. The Colgera fight is legitimately the easiest boss fight in the game. And it's the reason why I can literally beat that fight in less than 2 minutes. And the first time we did that boss battle, I beat it in less than 2 minutes. It is incredibly easy. Also, Taylor, that's the reason why you will see me in my Tears of the Kingdom streams with like 500 plus arrows. There's a very good reason I super OCD go out of my way to collect and hoard arrows. I have an obsession with collecting arrows in Tears of the Kingdom. But it's for a reason. Well, if it's better to do again, I can never. Okay, go fine. It's so hard to get money. No, it is not. It is not hard to get money. If you go and you cook monster parts into elixirs, and you just sell those elixirs, it sells for more money. Taylor, you clearly have not been watching our money grinding tactic things. You clearly have not been watching our money grinding techniques. Hello there, Midnight. How are you doing? How is... I love how yesterday, when we were in Sly's stream for Big Run, you were like, Sly, meta has you muted. And you had to basically translate for me. I was like, I'm sorry, I was listening to Doom music. It helps me focus when shooting the salmon walkers. Avoiding spoilers, game and avoiding... Ah, fair point. But yeah, there's a very easy way of grinding money. There's very, very easy ways of grinding money in Tears of the Kingdom. It is... I mean, also just go hunt down taluses and just break taluses open. I got one shiny. Find it amusing. Yeah, I mean, it's fun to mess with Sly. It's fun to mess with Boom Man. Also, from now on, we are referring to the Explosher as the Boom Slosher. Or the Boomer Slosher. We're referring to that going forward. Mudkip, when do I ever not fail you? Well, that's the main question here, Mudkip. Is like, when have I ever succeeded for you? Outside of Salmon Run. Like, outside of us working on Salmon Run, and, you know, namely, that first time that we played against Ouroboros and both of us got the frickin' Hydra, and we just, like, shredded Ouroboros in Like, what was, like, a minute? I will always let you down. Well, to be fair, you did also say you apologized to me for saying, like, I'm bad at Tears of the Kingdom after seeing how bad Sly has been. So, I guess it's like, it's non-failing, it's just I don't disappoint you the most anymore. But yes, I got one of the doges. I got one of the doges. We've acquired exactly one Sparkle Pupper. The little golden girl. The little golden girl. Though, it was actually like 13 minutes ago, so you came in probably 10 minutes after we got it. Yeah. Though technically, when a dog has around that coloration, there's actually a specific term for that kind of coloration, and I know this because one of my dogs had that coloration. It is specifically referred to as biscuit. It isn't gold, it is a biscuit. Dog. Happy dog. Happy dog. Yes, that is the official term for, like, that coloration. You know, it's why if you ever see, like, a Samoyed that has a little bit, like, tan-ish color on their fur, it is referred to as biscuit. Because normally, Samoyeds, in fact, actually, like, Luna, my Samoyed, is a very good example of this. Normally, like, she used to be, like, pure white. Like, she could go out into the snow when there was, like, a foot of snow or more, and all you would see is the little black nose, little black snoot, and, like, her eyes and ears. It just moving through the sea of white. Because she blends in with the snow very, very well. I mean, obviously, we could see where she was, obviously. But, like, she would blend in, you know, decently well, as, you know, is the point of a dog breed from Siberia land of snow, where they blend in with the snow. But, you know, as of recent years, her fur is getting a little biscuit, where it's now very, very noticeable. Because before, like, she was pure white. Well, again, like, white as the snow. And now, like, no, she's like, getting biscuit now. Exactly, she is moving snow floof. It's just like she's just pure floof. She is snow floof. One of the greatest things that I have ever seen is someone made a snow sculpture Samoyed, took a picture of it, and it was right next to, like, an actual Samoyed, and it's like, the resemblance is uncanny. It's like, the resemblance is uncanny, and I love it. I'll have to find, like, the pictures of it, because I'm fairly certain that they're still on my phone. It's like, yes! Yes, Snow Doggo! Which is the snow floof? Which is the real floof? Which is floof? Which is snow? There is one real one here. There is one sculpture here, which is which. I can't tell who is who. Simple, the best way to tell which one is which, just hug them. The actual doggo will feel warm. The other one, the fake one, will not. Why does teriyaki ice cream? I mean, to be fair, without realistic texturing, teriyaki and caramel look pretty similar. Because they're both a bit of a similar thing, you know, they're both, you know, vaguely clear-ish, like, rather thick toppings. So it kind of makes sense. Hug, test, exactly. Always. They're not the same thing, but, like, they visually look similar. Or just get food out. Yeah, but here's the thing. I approve of the hug test, because hugs are always good. Hugs are all... To quote Cinema Wins, which I do enjoy watching cinema wins, hugs are always a win. I know, Cat. I know it was a ditto. I always want to hug a doggo. I don't care how to know exactly hug a doggo. Hugs are always a win. Hugs are always a win. And you cannot tell me hugs are not a win. Which is why one of my favorite things to do, whenever I do Pokemon like Showdown tournaments, like for draft leagues, and I pick a Ferrothorn, I would always just nickname my Ferrothorn Hug Me and give it the Rocky helmet. Like, what are you gonna do? Hug me. What are you gonna do, bro? Hug the Ferrothorn. I mean, the funny thing is, there's a few Pokemon that actually realistically can hug a Ferrothorn without getting hurt. The Clefable family because of Magic Guard. The Alakazam family also because of Magic Guard. Reuniclus also because of Magic Guard. Sigilyph also because of Magic Guard. Amusingly, Decidueye. Because of Decidueye's ability, Long Reach, where it is not affected by contact infliction. So it can use contact moves, and it doesn't take damage from that. Also, literally anything holding the protective pads held item. Yeah, I love this. Like, I love, like, the just hug me. It's great. The food summon, exactly. I mean, food works. Food is a surefire way to do stuff most of the time. I like Decidueye. I still find it hilarious that HISUI and Decidueye can learn Aura Sphere, even though you have no reason to ever teach it Aura Sphere. It is not a special attacker. Ditto could probably hug a Ferrothorn. Yeah, you're probably right on that. Also, this is a bit of a weird thing, Thundress. This is a bit of a weird thing about like Ferrothorn. Is I believe that Ferroseed technically has a hidden ability, but Ferrothorn doesn't. So it's like, that's weird. There's very few Pokemon that have a hidden ability, but their evolved forms don't. And the only one that I know for certain is that way is Trapinch. Trapinch, because it has like Sheer Force as a hidden ability, and then it's like Hyper Cutter. Vibrator and Flygon only have Levitate, so it will always lose its hidden ability. But it's not like with Ferroseed, where like Ferroseed's ability is Iron Barbs, and I believe its hidden ability is also Iron Barbs, where Ferrothorn just doesn't have a hidden ability. Where they're both the same ability, whereas with the Trapinch thing, well, no, it's evolving only on one hidden ability. Do not be mean to Hades, Mudkip. Hades is the only Greek god that actually has a functional home life. And the dork nicknamed his doggo Spot. Yes, Kerberos actually comes from a word meaning spotted. So yes, the three-headed hellhound that guards the underworld, literally its name is basically Spot. Heartwarming memes, wholesome memes. Do not be mean to Hades. Midnight, I can't tell if you're being sarcastic about whether Ferrothorn drawing was actually fun or not. Like, I can't really tell if you're being that or not. So when you say draw, do you mean like drawing a pencil and paper, or like a drawing on like the digital thing? Because I've always Because, like, I one thing when it comes to, like, metal shading, when it comes to, like, the artwork stuff. Okay, dude. How do you do metal shading? How do you do shading like that? Because that's one thing I want to do for, like, some of my, like, logos and stuff. Because I do work on my own stuff, artwork from stuff now going forward. Where I'm not, like, the channel icon, that was not something I made. Someone made that for me. But I kind of want to at least, like, start to make, like, logos and stuff like that for some of my stuff. So, how do you do the metal shading? I'm gonna need to know that. Yeah, I'm gonna need to learn that so I can use that for my own purposes when it comes to future stuff and things. I have plans. I have plans for future stuff and things that will require stuff and things. So, what like art software do you use? Because the one I use is Krita, because it's free, and I'm cheap. And I've heard that, like, Adobe is, like, very, very counterintuitive to learn. Hey! Also, I have Krita. Nice. Yeah. I've heard that, like, Photoshop is, like, very, 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 very high-end. But Adobe products are not the most, like, user-intuitive. You can do a lot of stuff with them. Also, I slammed my knee on the desk. I know that you can do a lot of stuff with them, but it's one of those things where to use it to that degree, you need to be very, 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 very familiar with the software, which I do not have that familiarity. I took, like, one class where I used Photoshop for a little while, as in, like, maybe 2 projects, and that was back in high school, like, early high school, so over a decade ago. Krita is able to my computer run, unfortunately, so I don't use it much anymore. Really? I'm a little surprised that Krita, your computer runs Krita, is hard, like, finds it hard to run Krita, because, like, I would have thought that something like Photoshop was far more, like, technically demanding. It would have been more difficult to run. Most curious. Most curious. Probably something to do with the fact that my computer is a Mac. Ah! So, you're not a Windows person. So you are a Mac person. Meanwhile, me, you just all Windows. I have not had a good history when I've needed to use Macs. I just don't know how they work. It's like, okay, I scroll the little like wheelie thing, and I scroll it down like you do on a Windows mouse, and it makes the thing scroll upwards. Why do they invert the controls? Why? What sadist thought of these things? Is that okay? Good. Okay. Good. Okay. Good. I have found Mac so completely counterintuitive for use. It's like with Adobe. It's very expensive. It's very high end. It's a very good quality, technical quality product. It's just very, very difficult to use. I used a Mac once and had to go into settings and change that. Yeah. Using them is infuriating. Like, how do you people do things on these things? They do not respond the way you think they would. I guess it's one of those things where, like, after so many years of having, like, the inversion for your controls be applied, that you just get used to it, and it's, like, then becomes your mental default. I just wait to try and get a new computer. Because 1, money, 2, I know exactly how my Mac works, and I don't know. Yeah, that makes sense. That's a bit of the reason I'm a little scared to get a new Switch at some point, even though I know at some point I will need to get a new Switch. Because I just perpetually worry about will everything get migrated over correctly? Like, will all the stuff, like, all my save stuff, all that go over correctly? And it's this, like, this paralyzing fear that I have. It's very paralyzing fear. But for what it's worth, baby had a very easy time porting it over. Yeah, I know for porting over, like, other games, they're actually very easy. The thing is, Pokemon data porting over isn't ported over in the same way. It's, you need to manually port over your Pokemon game info, because the, like, cloud-to-cloud porting, it doesn't do that. Hey, we're getting raided! Oh, Taco. I read that as Taco Raid at first. Hello there, LeChonk. Hello there, Deftonic. How you doing? Hello, Ditto. We encountered one of you as a boss diff. Welcome in, Jason YT, the Pikachu Decisive. I am browsing that name horribly incorrect. Welcome, Alan or Yellow Glorious name. Yeah, I know, there is a Taco Tonic. That's why I was like, wait, is this Taco? That's why I thought it was Taco at first. Like, oh, Taco Raid? Like, no, it's Tonic Raid. How is everyone doing? Welcome in, guys. If you haven't done so, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Ah, okay. Like, I mean, I have to ask because my brain don't spell good, and my brain is just paste. But how are you doing, Deftonic? How did it go? What were you streaming? How did it go? And hope it went good. Were you doing some shiny hunting? Were you doing some Safari Week? Why is the light all washed out into insanity right now? Why is it just like super bright and washed out? That looks very, very awkward. Right, Infinite Fusion. It's interesting. I have never played Infinite Fusion. I'm not really a fan game person. If we get to 3K by like the end of September, I will do a thing for Infinite Fusion. So and Mudkip, you can show me all the cursed Pokemon fusions you want. It's a good game, not the best, but not the worst. Feel free to copy paste. Put it in next time. Noise. First fan game. Yeah, I've played a few fan games, and some of them go way too hard into like worshipping certain Pokemon that I've just developed a generalized aversion. 13 days because of YouTube is a shoe. I hope you know even if you don't get to 3K, I'm still sending you cursed Pokemon fusions. And I will just block you, Mudkip, and I will just block that. I will simply block that one. Pokemon Uranium Vanilla. Isn't Uranium like scrubbed entirely from the internet almost? Like you could only get it from janky ass websites. But also, guys, again, if you haven't done so, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more nonsense. Also, yes, we are going to be doing another Tears of the Kingdom stream later tonight because I finally got a good night's sleep. So I could finally go back to Tears of the Kingdom, which means more boss monster hunts, which means more side quests, which means I can finally get the rest of the Frogman suit, so we can do frog things, and hopefully more Gleeok kills. We are going to be hunting down the rest of the Kevins, because I exclusively refer to Gleeok as Kevins. Which, side note, are also my source of just infinite rupee grinding. Well, not infinite rupee grinding, but like it's my main source of rupee grinding in Tears of the Kingdom. Never question his intentions. It's 8:30 CST. That is 9:30 here. Yes. I think that should be. Also, actually, like, same-ish sort of things have actually been probleming with me, Jason. For some reason, like, my Discord on my computer is, like, set to French, despite my Discord language being set to English, or Spanish, like, it's set to English. My computer is set to English, and it keeps wanting to autocorrect everything into Spanish. It is why? Why is it correcting to Spanish? I don't speak Spanish. I barely even speak French because I took it in, like, high school and middle school, which was, like, years ago. I don't care about it anymore. But have a good night. This guy has to go pack. Okay, have a good night, Taco. Not Taco. Tonic. Sorry, my brain is just... This brain is just flatline paste. Granted, my brain's always paste. I can't think of it. Also, before we go, we actually did get one of the shiny HISUI and Growlithe. We have one shiny doggo. We got that today. I'm hoping we get the second one. Made his brain. No. My brain is paste 94% of the time. The other 6% of the time, it's just sand. How about no, Mudkip? How about I don't learn Spanish? How about I just learn the one language that all the world needs to learn? American! That's the infamous one. In my college Pokemon Go server, because Penn State was a freaking massive college where we had like 4,000 people in the Pokemon Go Discord for that, there was legitimately an entire group chat that was our out of context, auto wrong messages from just like the Discord correcting things. It was like for Groudon, it would say, hey guys, I got a Groupon raid. Hey guys, I got a shiny Latina. And it's just like, oh, I love this. Like, it was so great reading all of the auto wrong, just sentences just compiled into one thing. And some of them, like, were really, really damn funny. No! Wheeze! Wheeze Midnight! Okay, if you want to see some right proper wheezing, go watch a lot of my earlier shiny reactions, Midnight, where it's just like the wheeze was a joke from how just excessive it was for all of my shiny reactions. You're gonna enjoy those. Yes, we will play Spoon later, Mudkip. We will resume the Spoon later. Also, I just realized I am incredibly smooth braining. I forgot to make it on the sandwich. Do it, Midnight. Watch the older shorts. They're great. And they are glorious. You missed a shiny. We got a shiny like 17 minutes in. You also missed auto wrong failures. You missed a raid. You missed generalized shenaniganery of my stupid idiot brain. And just generalized stuff and things. Mayo, which is may in Spanish, and mayonnaise, Cinco de mayonnaise. Yeah, fun story about Cinco de Mayo. And this is something that my brother said, that we absolutely do not ever let him live down, is... My brother and my mother like Mexican food, so like whenever it's Cinco de Mayo, they would go out, you know, for tacos. And my brother said, wait, Cinco de Mayo, that comes around once a year, right? And keep in mind, I don't take Spanish, but even I know what Cinco de Mayo means. And it was just like, this was at the dinner table, and we just all just like looked over at him. And I forget who said it, but it was like, the 5th of May comes around once a year? And it, like, we had like this questioning, like, it was great. I love, wait, we're getting rated again! Tommy! Happy Tommy Dragon Dance! But there's the man of the hour, there's Draconic. This is a Draconic raid, not Tommy. This is a Draconic raid, not Tommy. Infinite Midnight. Welcome in, Draconic Raiders. How are you guys doing? Welcome in, Aurora Plays. It's all good. It's okay, Midnight. It's okay. We forgive. We forgive. What were you doing over on your end, Draconic? How did things go? If you guys haven't done so, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. But, how you doing, Tommy? How you doing, Draconic? Also, I'm getting very warm. Hello there, I'm doing well. We got one of the shiny HISUI and Arcapuppers. We have acquired one of the shiny golden pooches. We still need the second one. We still need our second one. But we got one. Considering we were over odds, I consider this a win. This is a win. But we still got more eggs. We still got many more eggs. Did some battle on Scarlet Vi, created a very powerful snow team. Ooh, legendary. You mean, Shen Pao? Is that the one you're referring to? Cause amusingly, Shen Pao actually isn't the strongest. Of the 4 Ruins legendaries, Shen Pao is like 3rd. The first one is Chiyu, the second is Ting Lu. Shen Pao is 3rd. Like distant 3rd. It's like, here's Chiyu, here's Ting Lu, here's Shen Pao, and then like 1,100,000,000 feet to the center of the earth is Woe Shen be upon you. It just doesn't exist. Woe Shen it doesn't exist. Oh, Chiyu is insane. Chiyu is just broken. He's stupid, broken, and OP, and I love it. It just beams everything to death with lasers of fire and darkness. We love it. Yes. Flamey fish. Oh, Midnight. If you love the flamey fish, I encourage you to go back to our stream we caught Chiyu in, because there was this very amusing glitch, or just a bug, where every time Chiyu would use bounce, it would like return back to where it was before, but it would be like a little bit higher than it was before. So it would just keep gradually just like floating higher and higher and higher and higher and higher until it was literally off-screening itself. Yo Chen would like to know your location. It has leaf seeds and your name on it. See, here's the thing. It can't do that to me, because I would like to introduce it to my best friend, Terra Grass Armor Rouge. Terra Grass Armor Rouge is there to be bodyguarding Samus of Victory. Among a better option among the others. Exactly. It's more so the things. It was great. You're going to need to go and watch it because it was just freaking glorious. I just want these shiny so bad. I was like, please be shiny. There's a reason why, and the way they're going to be. Yeah, I always use Terra Grass Armorers because you flash fire, you're immune to fire damage. Also, you're immune to Amoongus Spore, you're immune to Rage Powder, you're immune to Leech Seed, you shed that Ghost and Dark weakness, it's great. Also, you obliterate water types. Woe Shen be upon you. I love the Woe Shen memes. The memes of Woe Shen are comedy gold. Yeah, better off than others. 15, 20. But yeah, the shiny Ruin Legendaries, they are actually going to be released eventually. The thing is, they do this every generation, and it's that they make them basically competitive participation incentives. So it's like, you want shiny Chi-Yu, Wo-Shen, Shenpao, and Ting-Lu. You participate in the competitive competition between a certain date. You sign up and pre-register, then you participate for it and get like 3 battles in. Then you get it at the end of it. It's basically to incentivize, people like actually doing competitive, which I actually am okay with. I got something else. Understandable. Understandable, Draconic. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and see you later, buddy. They always do this, Midnight. They've been doing this. They have been doing this since freaking Sun and Moon. They have been doing this for a half a decade at this point. There is a pattern. It's the pattern. It's all coming together now. Yeah. Like, that's the reason why I'm like, every time we get a Pokemon Direct, it's gonna be 95% mobile games. It's because it's all they've been for the past 4 years. Like, 90% of Pokemon presentations are all mobile games. Because that's the trend. It's all they show off of them. It is. I agree, Midnight. However, we already know how they're going to release it. Just like we know how they're going to be doing shiny Marina and Cryon. It's just going to be GameStop code giveaways. It's just going to be you walk up to your local GameStop, hey, can I have a code? Yeah, and they give you it. Like, that's what it's going to be, because they've done for like, ever since, I think Sun and Moon. I think it was also Sun and Moon. Yeah, Year of the Legends. Their theme, I actually haven't really listened to their theme song. I don't remember what it is. Well, I can do... Yeah. I mean, all you need to do is just, like, have Switch Online and just battle in the online thing. Because all you gotta do is just battle with it. I know you don't like battling, Midnight. We disagree very heavily over these things. But I love battling. So I'm always glad to have things encourage people to battle. Because you never know. You never know when that shiny giveaway could inspire some future shiny hunter to, oh, so these are what shiny things are. I want more of them. I like these. These are cool. I want more. Not that I dislike battling, which is yeah. It's I mean, it's more of like you don't care for the battling as much as it is. Battling strangers is incredibly shy. Yeah, see, I enjoy the battling of strangers, that I can go full tilt hyper aggressive, just knock their teeth out, and it's fun. Like, that's the reason why I was such a big fan of my weakness policy Max Airstream Togekiss back in Dynamax tournaments. Togekiss just comes in and just crushes your face with the sheer hug of death. Togekiss just goes brrr. I love Togekiss, it's so good. I look forward to having Togekiss back in the game. Though I do wonder, what would its preferred Terra type even be? I feel like Dark Terra type Togekiss could actually be kind of interesting. But then, like, you're gonna get blasted by fairy types, and, like, fairy is, like, kind of the best typing in the game. So, that's not good for dark terrestrializers. We are immune to Prankster at that point. Chiyu is one of their favorite shinies. Chiyu shiny does look good. I need to go look at Miraidon and Koraidon's shiny again. Get Chiyu. I used to think it was Chuyi. I used to spell its name wrong. I gotta go look at what shiny Miraidon and Koraidon. I gotta go look at what their shiny looks like again. I forget what it is. Did you No, I know what a bagel is, and I know what a panini is. I already know what those are. I'm a little dim, but I'm not completely oblivious. I want to hunt. Wait, what shinies? What shinies? Because you can't hunt the legendaries in this game. All the legendaries in this game are shiny locked. The funny thing is, I like Miraidon's design more, and I enjoy using Miraidon more. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be 3 years before we get a game where you can shiny hunt them in, Matt. It's the same thing that happens with all the things. It's gonna be 3 years. Because they always make them huntable in the next game. Actually, it's probably gonna be 4 years, all things considered, in the grand scheme of things. Because it's gonna be the DLC of the next game. Next generation, I guess. What does the shiny look like? Damn it, Bulbapedia! Why do you not have the sprites for home yet? Damn it, Bulbapedia! I trusted you! I trusted you to do something! And you failed me! Don't judge me for your choice. I will go and check those. I will check those. Huh! I'm noticing a trend here. I am noticing very, very, very much a trend involving all of those shinies. Or at the very least, a significant majority of those shinies, Midnight. I wonder whatever it could be. Meanwhile, me, the funny thing is, when it comes to me and shinies, I don't, like, particularly care one way or the other for shinies in the same capacity. Look, I don't have a pattern, I guess. Oh, I'm a Miraidon shiny. It's chrome. It's just like chrome. Yes. Chrome job. It's not that hard. It's not that. I mean, like, go check my hours for the games. Also, yes, I changed my profile picture away from Luigi, and it is Meta Knight now. Yeah, like, it's not that hard. I play a lot, like, I already have 300 hours in Tears of the Kingdom. And that game's been out for, what, like, 3 weeks? Maybe 4 weeks? Yeah, trust me. It's not hard. It's not hard to get that many hours. I mean, I like Kirby. So, like, it was a natural. Like, Luigi's cool, but, like, I've had Luigi for, like, 5 years. Where's Koraidon's shiny look like now? I know Koraidon's shiny looks black. Lord Master on Discord. Yeah, shiny Koraidon. That frickin' pops. That thing just pops. I look forward to that. Like, I look forward to getting Koraidon, mostly because I'm a big fan of Koraidon competitively, as in I like to use the past paradoxes for some teams. Though, honestly, I have a sneaking suspicion that Koraidon itself is not going to be that well used if you're also running Roaring Moon. Or as we like to call it here, Mungo Rar. Great player. I don't wish that there was a Fire Pass Paradox, because that would be nightmare-inducing. Though, I have a sneaking suspicion we will eventually get a Fire Pass Paradox. Because you might as well be walking Wake on the Sun is one of the Beast Trio Pokemon, and it is logical to assume that they will be doing a full trio of the Beast Trio, which they are not dogs, they are cats. Suicune and Raikou are based on cats. They are not dogs. Ken Sugimori, the man who designed them, officially said they are based on cats. He designed them off of cats. So, there's an electric, a fire, and a water one, and if the hypothesis holds true, they will release 2 more paradoxes. One paradox for Entei, one paradox for Raikou, which will include a fire-benefited type. So, Sun photosynthesis will be nightmare-inducing. It's based on those, like, lion statues. Entei is based on, like, those like, Chinese lion statues, which, they're very heavily stylized, which is where, like, you have a stylized Pokemon that is based on highly stylized statues, so it's, like, 2 degrees of separation. The other thing is, after years of saying, oh yeah, this thing looks like a dog, eventually you start to, like, see it as being a dog, rather than, like, more what it is. Because it does amuse me, though. Well, the thing is, they were never called dogs by, like, in any official capacity. They were always called, like, the beasts. Like, this is the funny thing. Like, people call them the legendary dogs when Suicune's a leopard. And Raikou is very, very clearly a saber-toothed tiger. So, at the bare minimum, 2 of the 3 are cats. It's like, that's weird. And even then, it's vaguely because of the stylization of what those statues are based on. Because you gotta remember, like, Chinese, like, art, because yeah, there's Chinese lion statues. They are very heavily stylized. And also, you know, not every clear things are supposed to be at times. Yeah. It's a heavy stylization based on a heavy stylization, so, like, it's 2 degrees of separation. Things will get lost in the sauce, as we like to say. Lost in the sauce. It is a message that came down through the grapevine. That's a joke with Bob Dole. The grapevine. Sit. It makes sense. Sit. Stored. Speaking of things, I need to go get water. You are Blorb. No, mine's not right. Blorb. Mines don't work here. Mines don't work here. I mean, unless you know, you go to Sly Guy's stream, which Sly Guy's streams actively suck your brain cells out. Unless you're Infinite Midnight, where she's immune to it, because she has to live with the guy. I'll be back in a second. I just need to get more water, because it is always important to hydrate or dihydrate. Fluffo Bean. And yes, I gave the Fluffo dog Luna head pats. I gave the doggo head pats because doggos always deserve head pats. We love doggos. Doggos are precious. Doggos are precious friendos. Doggos always require head pats. Precious doggos. Precious Fluffo beans. They are precious Fluffo friends. Doggos are precious Fluffo friends. I still say the most unfortunate thing about Scarlet Violet is the Miraidon or Koraidon you actually ride throughout the entire game will never be allowed to be transferred up into future games. It's kind of sad. Today's like it is so cute. So wait, why aren't you going to be able to be for the late night stream of Tears of the Kingdom though, midnight? My weapons are simulating into bombs. So what you're saying is you're fusing your weapons to bombs in Tears of the Kingdom then? Midnight would know a lot about weapons fusing to bombs. And whether or not they actually should be used that way. As we made expressly clear to Sly. I still love, like, that's what Sly should have done! Like, that is what Sly Guy should have done! And just hit the bombs. A bomb arrow become bomb. Mainly went home from learning babies spending time together before he has to go to sleep. Sleep is for the weak. Sleep is for the weak. Then again, it's Sly Guy, so like that makes sense. I still have no clue how Sly over 20 golden eggs extra'd me in this big run. I was like, it isn't when you wake up at 3 AM. Yikes! Why do you get up that early? Or no, does he get up in the morning? Or does he get up that early? Damn, that. What does he do? Why does he have to wake up that early? He gets up early to worm. He gets up early to worm. Sly Guy's a worm confirmed. Midnight just called Sly a worm. That's why he likes Zygarde so much. He has returned to worm. I'm sorry, Midnight. You gave me the perfect ammunition for that. You know not the shenanigans you walked into. And do you regret them? I trust you do. I trust you regrets. Exactly! And that is always the best kind of humor. The one where there is nothing you can do to stop it with. The unstoppable humor. Yeah, if you want to see unhinged Maxis like this, you're gonna want to turn that Tears of the Kingdom later tonight. Just a heavily, vaguely unhinged Maxis with ADD brain on full display in effect. Exactly! Exactly! And to think, Midnight, our first interaction was me failing Shiny Knackley. I'm gonna call Dio's best friend. Dio doesn't have a friend. Unless it is Zawaldo, which I wouldn't even consider Zawaldo his friend, because Zawaldo is literally a part of him. Time and time I'll watch back like I always do, which is what you do. Zawaldo! Zawaldo. Zawaldo. I enjoy. There is something special about JoJo memes. They just hit different. To be fair, that Shiny Knackley thing was legitimately funny until I realized I need to hunt for it again. The good thing is I have a very easy spot I can go redeem my Shiny Knackley hunt. I was, but in the moment, also, yes. Revival beer. So wait, your beer got turned into bombs. That's something. That's a thing. Oh, bear. Like revival beer? What the hell is that? Oh, revival bear. Baby bear with Dio. Baby bear. Interesting. Interesting. Dork. I mean, I was always more of a doggo person, not a bear person, but like... Words are hard, Midnight. We've established this. We've established that words are hard. Words are hard. This is a known fact and constant life. Words be hard. I know spell good. I mean, Midnight, if I'm reading, though, what you're spelling, how am I even going to know what you're saying? That's like, if you're trying to spell it, but I can't read, how am I going to know what you're saying? I have defeated you with your own logic. And I scored college level in language arts. Okay. Okay. Dorg. Okay, fail sometimes. Thank you. See. I reserve the right to get like properly credited when I deserve it. I am a vending. I'm a weird albino lizard thing. Lizards. So what you're saying is you're a reptilian shapeshifter that is out to control the world because they rule the shadows by shaping the reptilians conspiracy is legitimately a hilarious one. Where like, oh yeah, the lizard people. The lizard people are in control of everything. It's like, no, it's not. Lizards. Lizards. And then, you know, there's little entire, like, Doctor Who thing, like, oh yeah, there actually are lizard people living in the earth. Big guy with a hammer. So, what you're saying is, it is hammer time. So, when you say you need to hunt the big guy with a hammer, does it mean the guy you are hunting has a big hammer? Or do you need to hunt down the big guy and use a hammer to destroy them? Wait, which one? Oh, the air horn after the hammer time? I figured that, but also, like, the way the thing was written, it could be either or. Hello there, Mudkip. How is Lemon doing? So, Mudkip, what is your Salmon Run thing up to right now? Your highest score. I'm pretty sure, like, last night. I changed it last night. Yes, I changed it last night when I was waiting for Sly to accept my friend request. And delete people from this friend list. Because I was bored. Meanwhile, yours is still the meat. Oh. The meat profile picture will for all time be the greatest thing ever. The meat profile picture. I still love that you went back and just found that stream. We are taking an aside to show off the greatest profile picture to ever profile picture, because it deserves respect. Like, this is the greatest profile picture in existence, and I refuse to accept that it is not. Because it's just me. Yours is just a me. Yours is a me. How many boxes? I think we have like 3 or 4 boxes. 4 boxes. Yes, 4 boxes. Okay. We'll hatch the rest of our Doge eggs. We'll be here for, like, 30 minutes, I think. Exactly! I'm not smooth at all. The only smooth part about me... Midnight, is my brain. That is the only smooth part about me. Smooth brain tactics. It is smooth brain tactics. Smooth. Egocentrism is OP. I would say it depends. I don't know. I wouldn't say that was smooth. But again, the meat profile picture is just glorious. Also, fun fact about, like, just not the banana. I was gonna say something about the bananas, where, yeah, you could actually just drop the 3 banana circles in any order you want, like any location. Just by sheer math, you can make any 3 dots so long as they are not in a perfectly 180 degree line with one another. So, like, if all 3 of them are not in a perfectly straight line from one another, you can draw a circle through all of them. Fun geometry thing. Down the make weapons into bombs. Yes. Bombs. All bombs. All the time. All bombs. All the time. I kind of want to set up like a stream bot at some point where it's like oh yeah, you can like redeem points and stuff like that and have like a thing pop up on the screen, or like, you know, like what Jakey has with Scammed and stuff like that. That would be great. How about you hunt for Giratina, Midnight? How about you hunt for Giratina? Giratina. Giratina. Hello there, Mewtwo. Welcome in. How are you doing, Mewtwo? Welcome back. Hope you're doing delightful. Hunt Fomantis. Yes, Hunt Fomantis. Hunt Fomantis. And he's a good boy. Oh yeah, Giratina can be brought into Scarlet Violet. I am still beyond happy I do not need to deal with Choice Specs Primal Palkia. Not Primal Palkia, Origin Palkia. Cause only way you can have Origin Palkia is if it holds like the new orb. So like, yes. I don't need to deal with that clown. I don't need to deal with Origin Palkia anymore with Specs. Like the nightmares that thing gave me, hypothetically, thankfully, will never happen. Which also means I thankfully don't need to worry about Sub-Sandwich Throat Dialga. SOS chaining in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, or Sandwich in this game. It all depends on, do you want to be running around actively for 30 minutes? Hey, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the Panzer Battalion, which is a Sabaton reference. If you want to do it like the laid back, relaxed, and like more measured and paced way, but that will take far, far longer, that is Ultra Ultra Moon SOS chaining, which I actually would prefer, because Fomantis is small. Actually, don't have any good aim. Oh. Is Aiden's on a shield? Yeah, Fomantis is in, yeah. Then yeah, you'd probably want to go do it in this game. You'd want to do it in Scarlet Violet then. You would want Scarlet Violet then. Meanwhile, I promise we will be getting back to Poipole. I swear it. We will be getting it. We will be back to Poipole. Keep in mind, Poipole. Ballad's Hunt. It does not matter if you have the Shiny Charm or not. The way that gift Pokemon, such as the Poipole, are rolled, they are always full odds. When I have to hunt my shiny type now. Also, for context, the Ultra Sun file I have in that one, I started that the March after Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon release. I still haven't beaten that file because I knew I wanted to shiny up Poipole. I knew years and years and years and years and years and years and years ago, smoother brain maxes. Because yes, it is possible that this brain used to be smoother. It's gotten a few wrinkles, but it used to be smoother. Planned ahead. He planned ahead. I want to get HISUI and Lilligant. HISUI and Lilligant's a good shiny. I like the Lilligant family. Granted, I still will forever say, and I will still die on this hill, I think that HISUI and Lilligant looks like it should be a pre-evolution to Lilligant proper, because it's just, like, too skinny. Like, it looks too small compared to, like, Lilligant proper. It looks like it's intermediate stage. Even though I know it's like a dancer, like, it looks like it should be intermediate stage. Although apparently Hisui and Lilligant is what people use to speedrun Legends. So that's good to know. I mean, it could be taller, but also it looks so small. It's skinny. It's like thin. It's thin. Like, you put them side to side, it looks like one goes the next to the other, not split path. Dorg. 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 Look at this goodest of dorks. Welcome back. I like both of them. I think that both of them look pretty good. But I stan regular Lilligant. I look forward to the victory dance being used though, because like it's physical quiver dance. It is a physical quiver dance. One thing I've always wanted to do is somehow get Simple onto a Lilligant or a Hisui and Lilligant. Use Quiver Dance and get an immediate +2. Mood. That is a mood, Midnight. We actually have a shiny regular Lilligant. We actually have. We have that back in our Sword and Shield version. We have that back in Sword and Shield. We were slightly over odds for that. She took a while to get. She took a while to get. Most of that was also because I was just hunting wrong for the first, I would say, few resets. If I'm not hunting correctly. But eventually I got the hunt correctly. General for a while, so Mudgabu is correct. I know I asked an open-ended question, but you answered correctly. I mean, I don't think that's how open-ended questions work. But, okay, I'm not a language person. But how? But yeah, Tears of the Kingdom tonight. So tonight's Tears of the Kingdom stuff. I'm thinking tonight, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get the rest of the Frogman suit, because you only need one more piece of the Frogman suit. Which means I think we should have most of the Princess Zoldo sightings done. And then we work on some shrines. We work on some depths and light roots. We work on hunting down more flying heavens. For those who don't know, we refer to Gleeoks as Kevins. Oh no. Wait, Midnight, do you not save before you make every sandwich? Do you not save before you make every sandwich? Because that's what I do. I always save all before I make everything in case I screw up so I don't waste my Herba Mystica. Because I don't want to go and grind more Herba Mystica again and 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 again. Ah, it's just like you don't have to restarting. Mood. Fair. Speaking of pain to reset, Legends for we're gonna Arceus. We are going to be pseudo hunting. We're gonna be soft resetting for Arceus back in BDSP. We still gotta go do that. Man, it looks over 130 every message guy got with my own life. I mean, I used to have more Urban Mystica. I've just used a lot of them. But yeah, we're gonna be doing our soft reset Arceus hunt once I finish the shine the deck. Mudkip, here's the issue. Here's the issue, Mudkip. I don't have Nintendo accounts, so I can't set up home on those. The main problem is, even if I get the Enamorous, I can't move the Enamorous to somewhere else. Because I can't, because like, I bet you need a Nintendo account to make home, to actually have access to home. And I can't do that with like the other profiles, so I need to use my main profile. So yeah, so the Arceus hunt is probably going to be an off-screen hunt, partially. Midnight running from a Hoppip is kind of amusing. That amuses me way more than it should. Run from the little bouncy thing! Run from the little bouncy ball! You got a point there, Mudkip. Blow away, Hoppip! Wait, why are you running from the Hoppip? Why are you running from the Hoppip, Midnight? What did the Hoppip ever do to you? What do you have against Hoppip? But is it a shiny Hoppip? Cause like if it's shiny, you might as well still catch it anyway, just like do giveaway. It's actually 3 days. I'm pretty sure that account still has the 3-day like free. Well, still catch another shiny. Still, no, I mean, is the Hoppip shiny? I mean, is the Hoppip you found shiny? Because you could always, you know, give that shiny Hoppip to Boom Man Sly Guy. And he could just do like a shiny giveaway if you don't want it. So like it can still serve a purpose. Boom Guy Sly Man can still find a purpose for it. Or no, it's not. I always catch it. Okay. You had me a little like, are you literally running in fear from a shiny Hoppip? I was curious on that. Oh yeah, Midnight. Did you see the EBL Draft League pick order? Did you see the order for the draft for the next season? I'm thoroughly pleased with the ordering. So first up is Sly Guy. Second is the Raging Lake. I'm third. I'm pleased. I am thoroughly pleased. Because the thing is, if Sly snipes my #1 pick, I'm taking his Zygarde. I will make sure Sly does not get Zygarde this time around if he wants to screw over my secret closet tech number 1. I win. Even if I lose, I still win. I mean, it is a no-win. It's called a Xanatos Gambit. No matter what the result is, I still win. Now, whether that means I win the league remains to be seen, but it means I win the drafting portion. So it's like, it all remains to be seen. I mean, I wouldn't say that. I would say I'm slightly moronic. Megalomaniac at times. No, not egomaniac at times. Hello there, Poisonous Toxapex. That is a great username. I love that name. Which, okay, funny story about Toxapex. One of my friends, who we refer to as the Spoon Wizard, don't ask why. Don't ask why we call him the Spoon Wizard. When the first trailer of this game was released, you want to know what his first reaction was? Oh. Disappointment. Because Toxapex is back. It was like, he didn't care about the open world roaming. He didn't care about, like, anything else. He was just disappointed he'd have to deal with Toxapex again. And we were all just laughing. Where's Toxapex? Or as I like to call it, the Pex. We love Toxapex. Toxapex just amuses me. I guess I have a shiny Toxapex. I'll give you my word that if Salamanders get eliminated early, not likely, I would refuse. Thank you! Turn people into spoons. Spoon-fed. I am not spoon-fed, Blorb. If I was spoon-fed, I would have had both the Growlithe puppers by now. Also, guys, again, if you haven't done so, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. We are pretty much out of eggs now. We have, after this batch of eggs, we have one singular egg left. But we are going to be going live again later tonight with some Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Hunting down some Morgliaks, hunting down some Lionels, hunting down some mini-bosses in general, breaking some Taluses open. So first we crack the shell, then we collect the gems inside. And getting our Frogman suit. Hunting some mini-bosses. Clowning around Hyrule. You know, getting the rest of the needed materials so we can build the tank. Because yes, I am still actively attempting to build my tank in Tears of the Kingdom because I want to build the tank. Because it would be fun to just have a fucking tank. He's like, no, we don't need a tank. But we want a tank. As well as the Doomcrawler 9000, which I'm still yet to finish planning. So, fun thing about the stakes in Tears of the Kingdom. If you have the stakes sticking out of the ground at various, like, lengths, you can actually make them have, like, a different sound, like, different pitches of tones that play when a laser beam hits them. So, theoretically, you could craft a conveyor belt or a wheeled vehicle that will crawl along the ground with a laser beam emitter that could play music in Tears of the Kingdom by hitting the stakes. Well, you know about stakes. Because my friend Echo sent me a funny video. My friend Echo sent me a very funny video, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Like, this is the same guy who sent me the video of, like, the stupidest shit contraptions that you can build in the game. Like, again, the bouncing fucking Jeep that you can actually make, because Jeeps are awesome. The mechas, you know, the battle mechs you can build in that game, because why the fuck not? Just build battle mechas. Yeah, it's great. It's just absolutely top tier stuff you can build with this game. Yeah, that's why I said midnight. Probably would be better to hunt in Ultra when we had it, but you do not, unfortunately. Homing cart with fire hydrant and a shock emitter. Yes! I mean, you can also build a fishing boat. And we are out of eggs. I mean, you can also build literally an electric fishing boat. Which is great. Like, right up to your face, Midnight. Well, that is all the eggs we have today. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to go and make a nice Max's raid. So let's go find a raid target. And yes, Mudkip, after this, we will be playing some Spoon. We will be doing the Spoon things, because I know you want to do the running of the salmon. The running of the fish people. Also, this is actually pretty funny. The day that it started, the day that the salmon run started, I actually did have salmon for dinner. So that was pretty fun. Who are we going to go raid? Let's go raid. Let's go raid the Shiny Shack. I don't think we've raided the Shiny Shack ever. They're doing some Safari Week in Bid ASP Ruby Sapphire. So let's give them some love. I will see you guys next time. And again, once more with feeling, I still haven't come up with a satisfactory new outro. We are still trying to figure one out. I will see you guys next time. Let's go. Damn it, raid thing pop up. Mechanized Max raid. There we go.